Hey YouTube, it is Numistacker here, back with you for the third and last unboxing of graded coins from NGC for this particular set of results. The first ones you're going to see are ancient coins. I will be the first person to admit that I don't know anything very much about ancient coins. I have had a few people have chosen to submit through me, and I'm not even really learning very much because it's a whole different subject, and at some stage I will probably get to that subject, but not quite yet. But what I can tell you is a little bit about the options and the process at NGC. So there are basically two grades, two tiers that NGC use. There's an economy tier, which is around about $28 for each coin to review for authentication and to slab if appropriate. There's also the regular ancient coins grade, which is about $45 per coin, and that gets a full review for authenticity plus additional information about the coin and a grade relating to both the strike quality and also the surface quality. You can see here those listed on this particular coin, which was graded under the full grade. So what happens when they cannot put an ancient coin in a slab? And that's a whole other question. And there's a whole load of coins here that that were entered by a Silver Forum member, and as you can see, none of them are in slabs, so they've all come back to me, and for various reasons. And we can take a look at what happens when things go wrong. So if a coin is authentic but unslabbable, that may be because of the surface condition. It may be because it's got some hole in or problem. I think there isn't the same concept of a details grade when it comes to ancient coins as there is with regular coins. So a lot of these coins that didn't go into an ancient slab wouldn't would probably have been details coins had they not been ancient coins. So look at this one, for example. This is a fake coin, a fake Roman coin, and they produce a label and it says it's not genuine, and they won't put that one into a slab. Clearly, when a coin is a fake, then it will never go into a slab. But the big question really is these coins that are in the middle, where they are authentic, they are ancient coins, but for one reason or another, NGC have chosen not to put them in a regular slab because maybe they're deficient in some way. What happens to those? There's been quite an improvement in the way these things are handled, and you'll see here exactly what they do to those coins. So previously they didn't really do very much, but now they've updated their photography, and what they do is they will take some really nice photographs of each of these coins, which are certainly providing a value in their own right. And if we find that particular coin, we can see just kind of how well those have been done. So let's have a look at the coin and then the certificate. And these are effectively certificates of authenticity relating to that particular coin. And then you get a facsimile of the NGC label at the bottom, which gives the strike and the surface for this particular coin. But the coin doesn't actually go into a slab, so it can be sold as a kind of properly graded ancient coin. But if somebody did want to sell one of these coins, some people who collect ancient coins might feel that's actually the best of both worlds, because a lot of people don't particularly like ancient coins in slabs. They like to be able to fondle them a little bit, and maybe this is a good way forward to be able to have something which shows a high definition photo of the coin, and also to have the coin separately. And clearly, pretty much every one of these coins would be identifiable based on looking at the coin and then looking at the photo. The markings on them would be pretty unique, And I think maybe that's why they've chosen to do it in that way for ancient coins rather than kind of more recent coins, which will be more difficult to actually physically identify from a photo. But I really like the way that they've done this, and I think the photography is beautiful. And a lot of people may then use this photography, photograph it or scan it, or do something with it to then show that off in some way. I think it's a shame that they only do this in a laminated certificate, because actually a lot of people quite like to see these photographs given to them electronically as well, and also the ones that are graded. It would be nice to have the same kind of photography for graded coins. So back to the box and away from ancient coins to modern coins, and you can see what else came in this box. You've seen a lot of these. These are doing very well in the secondary market. 2017 sovereigns, every variety of 2017 sovereign is selling for well above its issue price from the Royal Mint, so a real winner. And some of these coins are gorgeous. This particular one, a full proof 5 sovereign gold piece. Whereas you may be able to pick up a regular 5 sovereign gold piece in 69 or so at maybe £1,400 to £1,500, a 70 at about £1,750. Those big 2017 ones, they're going to set you back £2,500 to £3,000 or so, maybe even more sometimes, just for that one coin. This particular person graded, I think, a set of these coins plus a few extras, so you're getting every denomination back. They all got a 70, so if you are buying one of these coins and you're holding out for a 70, there are 85% 70s in the census and a very few 69s, and even the ones that are 69, it may be potentially okay to conserve them and get the 70 again for them. There's no reason why that shouldn't happen, although it doesn't happen all the time. I still think that if you haven't yet got one or two of the 2017s in your modern sovereign collection, then it's worth going out and finding those. I would certainly look for 2017 over 2018. It's not clear yet what the 2019 sovereign is going to be, but it will be out very, very soon. So watch out for that one. This next one is a Canadian sovereign, graded very well at 63. They produced these from 1908 to 1919, so this was the last year of issue. And some of them are fairly common, some of them are extremely rare, like the 1913 and the 1916. Very nice coins. This next one is an Irish coin, a €5 coin from 2008, commemorating Shackleton. Proof coin, very nice, and got a pretty good grade, so happy with that one. The Kew Gardens, each time I see one of these are getting crazy prices. A gold one of these just sold for £2,000 over at the Sovereign Rarities auction. Even ones that are circulated, and there were quite a few of them, but they're pretty rare for a circulated coin. Even those are picking up between £80 and £110. Crazy prices for the Kew Pagoda. This is a special edition wedding silver sixpence. This came from the Royal Mint Experience in Wales. I think it may only be sold there. It's a special one that's sold there for visitors. This is one of my favourites. Only got a 67, unfortunately, even after conservation. It was in a pretty ratty state when it came in, so it looks nicer now, but it only graded a 67. It's got a hologram on it, and it's a Piedfort, so it's twice the regular thickness of the regular £2 coin. Silver coin with gilt round the outside and the hologram in the middle. This was the one that you saw come in as raw. This is an interesting coin. It shows Numistaka on the left, Crown Collector on the right. Lovely coin with Crown Collector longingly looking into Numistaka's eyes One of my favourites, but unfortunately it only got a PF68. This one is Robbie Burns, and it's the words of Auld Lang Syne. I'm sure that even if you're wherever you are in the world, you'll have heard of Auld Lang Syne and heard it sung at Hogmanay ceremonies and stuff on TV at New Year after after the ball has come down in Times Square, and they go move over to Christmas and New Year in Britain and Scotland. That's what you get. Some other coins, these were in a pretty bad state when they came in. They were conserved. They look a lot better now. I think they're presented a lot better. I think the conservation did very well, but it wasn't quite enough to get them up to a 69 or a 70. So those got a 68. I think one of these may have got a 69, but they're quite rare coins, really. There weren't that many of them minted and sold. They're double the normal thickness pied fort coins. We can argue about whether it's pie fort or pied fort, but these are some of the examples based on the larger earlier 50p piece. So they've got a lot of presence, take up a lot of room in the slab. A lot of people like those. They only produced, I think, very, very few designs, 3 or 4 designs in the older big 50p piece, and then they moved on to the little devalued 50p piece, easier on people's pockets. These ones were so big they kind of wore a hole through people's pockets. Nice coins, celebrating the time when Britain was part of Europe. If you're watching this after 2020, then of course we've had Brexit and no one really knows what's going to happen about that. Who knows, maybe we're going to have a special Brexit coin produced by the Royal Mint. This one here, I think you saw another few of these coins in the same series for the last unboxing. They were all in that. They all make up a shield pattern and came from a special year set, all in silver proof. Last coin in the box is the 50p, which formed the bottom of the shield, and if you put them all together, they all make up a super size shield. So until the next one, I'm not sure whether the next video is going to be an arrivals video or whether it's going to be another unboxing, because I do have another box of coins that's arrived by FedEx from NGC to show you guys.